What about the healing? What's up, my peeps? Hey, 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 let's get into the read. All right, so this one here is we're gonna have to talk our way through this one because this right here is feline energy, which means possible feminine, but all there's no gender. So if it's a male, the male is in his feminine energy, but feline energy. Feline energy is supposed to be very, because cats, which are felines, are very spiritual. They're spiritual animals. So I'm interpreting this as this person is supposed to be spiritual. This person is outward persona, giving off spiritual. The feline is in reverse. So whatever they're projecting, whatever they are on the outer rim of themselves is false. This person is making it seem like they're very spiritual, they're on top of their game. Matter of fact, not only are they spiritual, they're high ranking, supposedly, right? Because this also is in reverse. So you're dealing with someone who is pretending to be spiritual, on the top of their game, very powerful, that they are on the up and up, they are of the light, but that's on the outside. But on the inside of them, they're dark. They are not spiritual in the throes of actual spirituality. Their knowledge that they have, it's about spirituality. It's doing things. It's doing things and getting things done by shortcuts, by cheating, by whatever they do. If it takes hard work and dedication to do, is because they have an ulterior motive. It's so they can get something from it. They do nothing for anyone else. It's all about themselves. But this is a very people pleaser. A people pleaser, a person not of any type of integrity. They lie. They lie about themselves. They lie about who they are. They lie about other people. They gossip about other people. Really not a good person. Really not I'm not going to say a good person. I'm just going to say this. They're not a person of integrity. Because what is good, right? Good is what we see it to be. And if you don't have in your life, or if you don't know, and nobody has shown you what good looks like, what good is, if no one has ever treated you in such a way that was good, what you think is good is really not good. You're only going by the experiences that you've had, good, bad, or ugly. You know right from wrong. You know what doesn't feel good. You know of goodness. But if you have not experienced goodness, and if you have not experienced goodness or people being good to you or kind to you, you may not understand goodness, understand goodness. No excuse. No excuse. Because it's many people that don't know, but they take the time to go find out. It's many people that have experienced bad things in their life and made a conscious decision that they're not going to turn around and do the things that were done to them. So it's no excuses, but for us to understand and understand what we got on the board, that had to be explained. Because this particular person, the reason why they acting like they're spiritual, the reason why they are putting on an act and putting up, but it's because they are a people pleaser. They want people to see them in a good light. They want people. That's why I said that made the comment about they know of goodness. They know how to pretend to be good, but they don't have goodness in them because they didn't go seek to find out goodness. They didn't go seek out to find out what goodness really truly is and how to be good. They don't care about how to be good. They're not interested in how to be good. They just want people to see them in a good light. So they pretend to be something that they're not. They pretend to have knowledge that they don't have. They pretend to be of high stature, but they are not. They're nowhere near what they are enacting. This is who some of you is dealing with. Okay, so why this is coming up is because this particular person has been using music. Because see, music is very powerful. Music has vibrations. Music can have intentions and spells, and music have all kinds of things that it can come along with that. But as a spiritual soul, as a spiritual being, you should always be cognizant, always be conscious of what it is that you're listening to, because that's what this is. This particular person have been trying to navigate and trying to control your vibrations through music. This could be someone that was close to you at one time. They know what you like, what musicians you like, what you listen to, what type of music you listen to. They know your favorite songs. And so what this is showing me that this person's been trying to connect to you through music, connect with you, and sending intentions and sending things to you through music, to try to tie, to try to, where you have severed a tie, try to connect back to you through music. Lower your vibration so they can cipher your energy through music. Get you into a mood, if you know what I mean, through music so they can cipher your lustful energy. Get you in a sad mood. Get you where you're very emotional. They even know what songs that make you emotional. And you may not listen to that song, you may not do all of that right at the moment, but they have it set up that when you do listen to those particular songs, it's they connecting, they are placing vibrations and tensions and different things through the music, so when you listen to it, you will connect with them. They can connect with you and cipher your energy, take your energy, drain your energy, take from you again, just by you listening to a song. I give you an example. You just listening to the radio. You're not even listening to a stream or anything. You listen to the radio. You drive in the car, you listening to the radio, and this song come on. Immediately when that song come on, you start to revert back to the past. Revert back to seeing somebody. Revert back to a memory. Revert back. Those are intentions. Some of those are intentional. Some of it's just us having a memory back into time. But oftentimes, what happens is that particular person is playing that song and attaching all kind of memories and attaching all kinds of thoughts and attaching all kinds of things to that song. But they excessively just keep playing the song over and over and over, listening to that song, just thinking about you and thinking about, and every time they think, those thoughts go into that song. And then randomly the song just comes on, and all of that person comes flowing back to you. You start thinking, and that opens up a door for that person to tie, that person to get your attention, that person to flood those memories and those intentions right back in a time such as this. You have no feelings, no intentions. You are going on with your life, but you just listening to the radio and the song comes on. But because this is your favorite song, or you and this person's song, and it just comes on, and this person, they constantly playing the song over and over and over and over again. Been doing this for years, thinking about you, trying to conjure you up, trying to conjure up a thought, a feeling, an emotion to get you to call, to get you to think about them. But because you're not listening to the song, because you're not interested in listening, you're making new memories with somebody else. And because you're doing that, that person, what they're doing don't affect you. It doesn't affect you then. But years on down the line, you just riding in the car, minding your own business. You got the kids in the back, y'all talking, then all of a sudden, a song come on. The song come on. And then all of that pent up energy that this person been putting in that song, you start to think about them. They open the door. You're constantly thinking about them and going over those memories, and you're going to bed at night thinking about this person and those memories. That's how doors are open. And how you stop that is that when that song come on, you either turn that off, don't even be bothered with it, you ain't got time for it, or you listen to the song, and if you don't have no effect, you don't, and nothing, if it doesn't affect you, then you can listen to the song and go on about your business. It's no big deal. But if you feel anything, because this is not for everybody, so you may listen to the song and nothing happens because this person is not doing that. Your particular person that you dealt with is not doing that. But for some of you who they are or had been doing this, and that song come on, and then all of a sudden you start, I ain't thinking about this person. And also too, you could listen to the song and it don't affect you, and then later on you'll start hearing the song. Later on you start hearing the song is in your head, you can't get it out your head, the song is there. You got to be mindful. You got to cut that thought, cut that song, get rid of it, speak to it, cut it off. You're not interested. I'm not interested. I'm no longer interested in that. No longer interested in you. Leave me alone. You don't have my permission. You don't even have my permission to even cross my boundaries to come in the astral world, which is my mind, to even present a song to me. I don't even want to give you permission to do that. All memories, soul ties have been severed. No longer. The answer is no. No longer will I be subject to you, your thoughts, your opinions, your wants, your desires. I no longer resonate with you. The answer is no. And so this came up today because you have a particular person, and God is wanting to break it down a little bit. A feminine energy, whether it's male or female, a feminine energy that's pretending to be someone that they're not, a high-ranking, good person. High-ranking mean wise, have power and authority in the ethers, speaking truth and honesty, which is lies. Their heart is dark. They're dark. They have no interest in doing things the right way. They cheat. They steal. They gossip. They lie to get everything that they have. Whatever position they're in, they cheated their way through to get there. And if they didn't cheat their way, they used a spell, or they used something of spirit. They use spirituality to get where they need to be. And I'm not talking about protection. I'm talking about the arts. So they never worked hard. Their knowledge, their wisdom was stolen from somebody else. Whatever come out of their mouth is somebody else and said it. They studied. They studied somebody else. They studied what somebody else said. They don't have the knowledge for themselves. It doesn't come from them. They watch, they stalk, they study other people and regurgitate whatever they say it. And come off as if they are of some type of authority, some type of spiritual figure. But it's all false. That's how you know who this person is. You cut them off because you realize that they were not who they say that they are. You no longer want to be tied to this person, because to be tied to this person, you're going to suffer some consequences behind that, because this particular person don't have a conscience. They don't have any moral compass. They do whatever they have to do to get ahead. They do whatever they have to do to get whatever they want. So that means if they have to cut your throat, if they have to do whatever they have to do to you, that's what they're going to do. Right? If they have to do something to you to get the upper hand, or if they got to steal something to get the upper hand, that's what they do. You learned that about them and you walked away. But this person is still trying to cross a boundary, or they're still trying to come after you, or still trying to get something from you. And they're waiting patiently for you to listen to a song, listen to music, listen to a genre of music, a particular song, a particular, it could be jazz, R&B, it could be country, it could be rock. Whatever it is that you and them shared that they know that you like, they're waiting on you to connect with that so they can connect with you. They've already set it up. They just waiting for you to connect. Now, some of you've already connected, but it's not hitting you because you are not in a lower vibration for it to connect. You're still here. They need you to lower you. They need something to happen in your life. They need something to happen to you. They need you to be depressed, sad, broken. So they're depending on whatever you listening to make to make your vibration go down. Meaning, you thinking about them, or you're thinking about the situation, your vibration goes down, and then they can able to attach. It's what this is. Because here's the negativity right here. But it's in the reverse. So it's not working. Your vibe, they didn't take into account that when you listen to music, you're not thinking about them. You're not allowing your mind to flow to think about that situation or think about them. You're not allowing it, so it's not working. It's not doing what this person wants it to do. Now, that's for some of you. Some of you, God is saying, yeah, this has happened to you and you don't know why. You listen to a song and you couldn't get that song out of your head. You listen to a song and you start to think about this person and you can't stop thinking about them, even though you don't have any feelings for them. You don't want to be bothered with them. You in another relationship. You love somebody else. You are fully in love with them. You fully want to be with them and them only, but you can't stop thinking about this person after you've listened to these songs. You could listen to these songs. You can listen to one song. You could just listen to a certain artist. They may have targeted your whole artist, your whole favorite artist. And when you listen to them, you just constantly keep thinking about this person. You're trying to figure it out because you have nothing in common with them anymore. You don't like them like that. You're not connecting that it's the music that you're listening to that is making you feel this connection to this person. And so that's why we're here today, and that's what I'm trying to reach out. Now, lately, and I'm fine with it because it's a process. Lately, the algorithm have been shady, has not been, but this right here is very important. It's very important because this person is acting like they're not pissed off and acting like it's not bothering them, that for those of you that it's not following suit, right? They acting like it's not pissing them off, it's everything fine, and but they're acting like it's, but they're pissed off about this because they tired of waiting. For those of you that you listen to the music, you gonna listen to your music. This is my favorite. I ain't gonna stop listening to my favorite. Shoot, you whatever. I mean, you put your jam on, you be jamming and singing. You get your jam on, and you have done this in a way that you have programmed yourself to take this person out of the equation. When you listen to your music, you have already took them out of the memories out. You've already took this person out. This is your favorite person, and that song means something. You made something different. You made that song to mean something different to you. So what they trying to do don't work. It's unsuccessful because this is your favorite artist, and you already made it in your mind that you're not going to stop listening to this person because y'all shared a favorite artist. Y'all share some memories, some good memories, lusty memories, everything good, right? It was real good. But you made it in your mind that you're not going to allow that. You have pushed all of that aside. And this person, this artist, you really like this artist, and you feeling them, and you've changed the dynamics of the whole dynamic of this artist and what it means to you, minus this person. And so this person is acting like they're not pissed off, that they can't use this avenue to get to you. It don't work with you because you've made up your mind that minus this person, you remove this person, you don't even think about this person, you don't allow this person to come through your music, you don't allow this person to come through a movie, you don't allow this person to come through a lustful scene, something y'all did. You don't allow this person to penetrate your thoughts at all. And that is the people who energy is like this. You said no. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. You are not allowed. And I said no, and that's what I mean. I'm in charge of my mind, and I tell my mind what to do, and I said no to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to know you. The answer is no. You have erased this person from interfering in your life, your spiritual life, your physical life, your financial life. You have erased this person. And they pissed about it. They pissed about it, but they faking the funk about it. Yeah. They want to drain you dry. They want to drain you dry in this kind of energy, but they can't. You have cut them off. They want it back so badly. This type of energy is something that will ride you and ride you and ride you and ride you and ride, and it's riding them, but you've already defeated it and walked away from it, and you are moving on. They can't tie none of that back in, because what it boils down to is this: they want this. This is what they want. They want this, ultimately. Because if they can get that, that's heaven. That's everything. They can tap into everything in life if they got that type of energy. They can get finances. They can manifest. They can do everything off of you and leave you drained, leave you dry, where you can't move, you stuck. We already know the story. We know the story already. But not you. Not you. But the ones of you that's trying to figure it out, you got work to do. You got a choice you have to make. You either have to stop listening to that music until you're strong enough, or you're going to have to listen to the music, and you're going to have to fight. So fight through the process, so you control the narrative, not them. You got a choice you have to make, because whatever we do to free us, we got to go through. We have to fight for it. We have to fight for it. We have to fight for our freedom from these people, places, and things, and that's what we've been doing. Ultimately, that's what the lesson is at the end of the day. Showing us who we are, how strong we are, the warrior that's within, showing us who we are as that warrior, as that fighter. Because everything we do and everything we are and everything we will be, we fight for it. It's not given to us like they think. We have to fight for it. We have to go through something. We have to stand. We have to make a stand. And whatever we do, it's not given. So keep fighting. For those of you that's going through this, now you got the answer and you got the solution. Get to work. And for those of you that's already determined, you already did it and done it and got it, and you free, stay free. Don't get bound by any means necessary. And I'm going to leave it right there. So hit the comments, let a sister know, like, share. Thank you for those new subscribers. I'm honored. I'm so honored. Thank you. I've been sitting at a certain number for a while now, and it's moving, and I'm just thankful for it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit the comments, let a sister know. I appreciate each and every comment, and I thank you for each and every comment. So comment, hit an emoji. You know, if you looking at it, hit a comment, like it. All right, so it helps me, it helps the channel, and it helps encourage me to keep giving you content. So with that being said, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is